Hey y'all, it's Coach Jordan, and in this video we're gonna be making something using some of the contents from the Wreath supply box. Now the contents I am using are the fern bush, the 60919, the not the eucalyptus stem, also the flat leaf eucalyptus, and 3 of the ribbons. Now what didn't come in the Wreath supply box was the 14-inch grapevine and the 1.5-inch cabana stripe. I'm bringing in the cabana stripe because I want to bring in a little bit of a different color, but a lot of the contents of this can be found from the Wreath supply box. The stuff that I'm using did come from the January 2026 Wreath supply box, so definitely if you've thought about subscribing, definitely join y'all. It is a monthly subscription. You get Wreath supplies delivered to your door every single month. First things first, I am going to bring in my eucalyptus spray. Now this spray is big, y'all. She is a big spray, so I do need to cut it up on this because normally I'm a whole stem person. I actually want to cut this up into some smaller pieces, so I want to cut it up into 3 separate pieces, right? So we got 1, 2, and then number 3, and I am going to use 2 of them. I do get multiple boxes, so that's why I do have multiple stems. So if you want extras, always make sure you order an extra box or be on there when they drop the extras. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what pieces we've got. I've got 6 pieces. Yo, this is going to be a fairly easy, quick project. I am going to be using the bundle method on most of this, so definitely stick around. It's really quick and easy. You want to fluff out your stems, y'all. It's really important that you do fluff them out because out of the package, this is what they look like. And once we really fluff these stems out really nice and pretty, I want to show you how much life you just fluffing them out gives them, y'all. Look at that. Look at the big difference. Okay, so you want to make sure you fluff out your stems like that. Okay, so with the eucalyptus stem, y'all, it was way too big, so I want to make sure that I bring in some of the eucalyptus to sit back behind this. Okay, and we're going to start off with our larger stems, so we're going to put that right back behind it. Now you're probably thinking, Jordan, you probably could have just left it as this whole stem by itself. I could have, but there is a lot of it was too spacious. Like they were too put together. They were too separated. Like they're not up against each other like this one is. Okay, so I'm bringing these in, and you'll kind of see where I have a central spot where I'm going to zip tie them all together. Zip ties are one of my favorite things to use, you guys. I love using zip ties, so that's exactly what we're going to do. So I want to come on in with my first zip tie, and we're going to zip tie that greenery to that eucalyptus. So the eucalyptus on the eucalyptus. Okay. So you'll see what it looks like before. So this is what it looks like before with this, without the eucalyptus. And then we added in the eucalyptus into this one. Really nice and pretty. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing to this one. I'm going to bring in my big stem first. My small stem. And then my medium-sized stem. Okay. And I'm going to just gather up all of those using my zip tie. So we've got that ready to go. And then next, I love how full they are, but I want to add a little bit more color to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the custom 60919. And again, you want to make sure that you're fluffing this out. Fluff, fluff, fluff. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer this right on top of this stem right here. So look how pretty that looks. This is perfect for spring, for Mother's Day, summer. Really, really pretty color combination, y'all. As as designers, we always have to be ahead of the game, and we can't be doing Mother's Day design on the weekend of Mother's Day, right? So you want to make sure that you get ahead of the game and you have a good head start, right? So I think that's exactly what this box did, okay? So now what we're gonna do is my favorite thing, y'all, is we're going to bundle this up together, and I am going to cut these down just a little bit smaller, just a little smaller. And then I'm going to come on in and kind of crisscross these two together, these two bundles together, just like that. Look how pretty that is. So you can opt to leave it just like that, or you can also give it a little bit of a curve. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back my grapevine, my really pretty grapevine, and I'm going to choose a spot, and the spot seems to be talking to me, so that's where we're going to put it. So I'm just going to bring back that bundle right here. And I'm going to just run a zip tie, y'all. This is mostly going to be a no glue project. I am going to glue some pieces in here in a second, but mostly a no glue project, right? And I love a no glue project. If you've seen me before, or you've also seen me on YouTube, you'll know I love a project that doesn't require any hot glue. It just makes wreath making a little bit easier, right? And I want to give it a little bit of a curve, so not too much, but just carving that out. Messing with my, fluffing out my florals again. Closing up this gap right here. I want to make sure that that gets closed up. Okay, so there we go. Nice and full and lush. So now we're going to make our bow. Okay, so I'm going to make my tail, pinch. I don't measure up my tail. And I like to start off with a 12-inch loop. So we're going to pinch that, twist it, 12 inches, pinch and twist. A little short tail. Still short tail is going to go up. We're going to bring in my 1-inch yellow. So everything coordinated with this box, y'all. I'm bring in my 1 inch. Then I want to go to 13 inches. Make my loop, pinch and twist. 13 inches, make my loop, pinch and twist. Then I'm going to bring in my cabana stripe, which I did get at Deco Exchange. So I'm just going to bring that in, making my tail. Then I'm going to bring in 14 inches, pinch and twist, because I want those cabana stripes showing out. Making my tail, my loop, pinch and twist. Make my tail long on this one, so 2 long tails of the cabana stripe. See, look how pretty that looks. I love that mix of the cabana. And then I'm going to bring in my 2.5 inch. Okay, so we're going to pinch that. We're going to measure out 15 inches. Pinch and twist. 15 inches. Pinch and twist. Then we have my tails coming down. So on this, I want to show you guys. So we have one with the direction going the right way where I need it, and this one is upside down. So what I like to do is before I zip tie it, I just like to come back and give it a little twist. That's it. Just twisting it right away. Boom, done. It makes the pattern right side up. Okay. I'm gonna fluff out my bow. So really quick grapevine, y'all. You can also make multiples of this if you got extras of the supplies, which normally on about the 16th they list the extras from the leftover boxes. But look how perfect that is. Absolutely perfect bow. So 13, 14, 15, 12, 13, 14, 15 inch loops. Okay. I'm going to bring in my pipe cleaner. You can also attach it with a zip tie if you wanted to, but I'm just going to use a pipe cleaner. It's going to blend in with my grapevine. Super quick, easy, simple. I love all the tails. I love the tails coming down on this. Now I will say, this did come with a sign. It did come with an 8-inch sign. If you want to, you can definitely add that to the grapevine, right? So I am dovetailing my ribbons. I like to keep these a little bit long. You don't have to keep them long if you don't want to, but I do like to keep them long. I like to see stuff like this on doors, like especially during the spring and the summer. You know, there's a nice little breeze and you just see the ribbon kind of, you know, moving and the flowers and all of that. So I do like to see the ribbon tails a little long. Okay. So next I'm going to come in with some pieces of that leather fern. Now this did come on a bush altogether. It does come with a little cap that you can take off, right? So I'm going to trim these up just a little bit. And we're going to come in and we're going to add some just in the back. Okay, so adding a little bit of this. This is that nice, really pretty, like kind of like sagey green color. But just adding that as a backbone. And I'm going to add one right here in the middle. So I have 7 pieces. Making sure to get that grapevine. And then I'll have to bring in just a little touch of this right there in between the bow. Just a little kiss of it. It's not a full stem, it's just a little piece of it. And remember that little piece of eucalyptus we cut off? We're going to do the same thing. Perfect. So just work out my ribbons, my loops, my bows, all the things. And there we have it, y'all. A super simple grapevine. Absolutely love how this came out. Right? Y'all, hopefully this gets your creative juices pumping. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see y'all next time. Okay? Bye, y'all.